Government corruption has never been more prevalent or caused more harm. It's why extremism is on the rise. It's why the financial gap between the haves and have-nots has never been wider. And it's why our planet is at risk of an extinction level tragedy. That's why I need your help to keep exposing the truth about the rot on both sides of the aisle. Become a supporter or a friend of the show today by clicking on the coffee link in the description box below. Friends of the show join me on a Zoom hangout once a month, and you guys can ask me any questions you want, and I can get to know you better. But the most important reason to help is to keep the show alive. Together, we can and will save our country and our planet. Thanks in advance, and enjoy the show.
Plain to see his day. All Trump supporters. Every single one of them. And so that was like the intent of my footage and my intent in helping the FBI or even talking to them. If that was not the case, then I would have never even talked to the FBI at all. Like I would have just like, I guess, upheld my right to remain silent and got a lawyer. But at the end of the day, I was really wanting to just help them and help them track down these people who needed to be held accountable for the actions that they took that day. And it's as simple as that. And now people can say, you instigated a riot. Da, 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 da. I'll curse, bitch, please on that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me this shit. Like, tell me I can do that to 100,000, hundreds of thousands of Trump supporters. And not only that, is like, I've seen third-party footage of me at the Capitol. Like, I don't know if anybody else has seen it, but like, I've seen surveillance cameras. It's nothing secret. It's on Twitter. I've seen it. And basically, I want you to like look at that. If you have time, anybody has time. I'm literally just standing there with my camera and a gimbal. Like, I'm not dressed in Trump gear like everybody has said. I'm dressed in all black.
Well, and, that's the official outfit of Antifa. Is dressing in all black.
I'm a little bit of a troll, okay? You know, at times
no one ever wore all black before Antifa.
Yeah.
It just didn't happen ever in the history of the world.
Yeah, no one. My black is my favorite color. So I mean, if you guys say me, I'll be Antifa, anti-fascist all day. Like,
yeah.
Anyways, like it's just eye-opening to really understand that it is actually a targeted attack on me. Like, it's like I didn't want to believe it. I was like, okay, you know, they're just going to treat everyone fairly, and this is a circumstance, just how it is. But when I see things that are being placed upon me, that not even people who have like raised millions of dollars, like, I assume the government want to go and get the millions of dollars that was raised over the what was it 90K they took from me. The millions of dollars is much better than the 90K, but yet they have taken just a blind eye to that and said, you know, you guys didn't raise anything. We're gonna go after this guy who actually like sold footage as a journalist to a news station and then claimed that he instigated some shit. I'm like, what? This is literally like textbook on like how stupid can you be and just like pushing a narrative that is only for the sole purpose to discredit journalism and journalists and news. Like, I understood that day that all of these motherfuckers out there were saying, I hate the media. Fuck the media. This is what they're chanting. They're chanting, fuck Antifa, fuck the media. And I'm here sitting, people think I'm Antifa, and I'm here with a camera also. So people think I'm going to be the media too. And they're already kicking CNN's ass out of there. So like, I thought they're about to kick my ass out of there because I'm dressed in all black and I got camera. So like, there's that. But what I'm saying is that it's funny that they came after me like this because it's exactly what they've been stating. Fuck the media. And they're trying to fuck me because I was the media that exposed their ass. Like, they kicked out all the other media crews except for their right-wing, biased journalists that were in there, because they are 100% pushing a narrative that is completely unfactual and untrue. Like, it's just astounding the level of just ignorance or just blatant lying that they're doing, as far as like what they're trying to like just shape it into support Trump and just combat the narrative of what they perceive that is just the left. It's not just the left. It's anybody who doesn't want you to overthrow our democracy, literally fair election. Anyways, I just would say that it's very targeted, and and it's deliberate, and it's openly deliberate, and no one's saying anything about it, which is it's sad, because it's not just me. It's been other people that have had this happen to them. And, you can really debate whether or not, I would say, who is this guy? Navalny? I watched his documentary recently, and people can debate. He's a political figure. He also aspires to be he is a journalist. He calls himself a journalist as well, right? Like, I don't know if have you seen his documentary?
Which guy?
Navalny.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's Alex Navalny. He's basically the guy in Russia.
Oh, Alexei Navalny.
Yeah, Alexei
Navalny. Yeah. The one that's in jail right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's like Putin's adversary,
right?
But he also identifies.
Yeah, they've tried to have him killed. They've poisoned him, and yeah.
Exactly. And I just attribute that to a fascist regime. Exactly. The same in a way, other than that he's like a top political adversary. But we all know Russia does much more than that to anybody who has a narrative other than what they want to push.
Right. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, it is. I will say it is very suspicious that they haven't charged your friend when she was with you every step of the way. So that is, it does kind of make your case. So
if I instigated, how did not Giuliani, how did any of those other people who literally they've said the worst things, and God has a bigger everybody's listening to them. They ain't listening to me. Like, they were on a megaphone, they were on a stage, like,
yeah.
But you're gonna say I did that. And so the fact that they haven't done anything to them is like, I mean, I feel like that's just a statement in of itself. So really, like, you really want to be biased.
I'm hoping that because they have that grand jury investigation going, I'm hoping that the John Eastmans and the Rudy Giulianis and Marjorie Taylor Greens and all the rest of them will eventually get hit with something, with, inciting an insurrection, at least, if not, insurrection themselves. But if they're going after people like you for inciting violence that day, and they're not going to go after them, it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
The level of account, like, it's just like they're here, like, way above, like, have like their incitement of violence, because it's not just the day of, it's like every day beforehand, and like really building that shit up. Yeah.